I'm so far apart.
I don't like it. That's too far away.
Yo, it's your boy Sweet Sauce.
Hello, everyone.
We're down in the palace.
We're down. Palace. HWHQ2.
The other guys that listen to TMG podcasts, they call theirs the Ding Ding Palace. It's kind of funny.
That makes sense. Makes sense. Welcome. Studio's built. Hopefully it doesn't sound like crap because it's just an empty room right now.
Yeah.
Things are getting put up and the table's going to be different. I think we're going to sit behind the table.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a little bit longer and it's going to be cooler. And we'll sit behind it so we're not so far apart. Because I don't like this. This is too far.
These walls aren't also attached all the way.
This doesn't have anything to attach to.
Oh.
So I have to glue them.
Oh, okay.
In the back.
Gotcha.
Again, it's not fully finished. Nothing's fully finished. I rushed it. Okay.
That's okay.
But
That's
welcome.
I don't.
What? The corner?
The pipe that's above all of your computer shit.
Oh. Yeah. It's fine. It doesn't leak.
People can't see this, but there's a towel wrapped around a pipe.
It doesn't leak. It's fine.
Above his PC, so that gives me, the PC guy, a little bit of the heebie-jeebies. But anyway, okay, continue.
It's fine. It's fine.
We got race cars here on the table. I've been playing with them.
Yeah, we got race cars, race helmet, all the things. Carson Wentz jersey.
Yeah.
We'll go into that in a little bit. First things first. Sebring had a great freaking race. We had 5 cars. The 12, 20, 24, 31, and 88. P3, P11, P4, P9, P5. None of them out of the top 12. Love it. Kicking ass. Just, it feels good because since Spa of last year, we haven't had a bad run.
Yeah.
I'd probably just jinxed ourselves. But,
yeah, you did.
But we've
okay.
But we've been running more cars, which gives us, if someone has a bad run, we have other cars that make up for it. Which is cool, and that just shows why teams run more than one car at most races.
Well, yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. I'm excited. We're kicking ass. We got a lot of drivers that want to be a part of this. I actually just did just now posted a thing saying, what do you guys want to see going forward, like social media posts, all that kind of stuff. And we just had one say race debriefs, and that's awesome. That's like a huge step, in my opinion. But anyway, so our prototype car got the podium again. That's 2 in a row for podiums for us for the prototype. We're thinking about making like set numbers and like set teams. Mm-hmm. So these 5 competitors will always race in the number 12 car. These 5 competitors will always race in the 88 car, so on and so forth.
Oh, I get you.
And then we can kind of do merch off that too, and have like HW Racing number 88 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then give out team gear and things like that to our boys and girls, which is exciting, and I'm pumped for it, and I'm super excited. And yeah, I sound like a child, so it's whatever. Formula One's back. I realized when I was editing the podcast that I never said to join the fantasy league, so I guess we're not doing it because it's already happened.
I was gonna say I didn't know anything.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, so forget that.
I got the app and I was like, wait a minute, am I
Why
supposed
do I
to do
have
something? And then was like, wait.
It was actually like one of the better races I've seen in Formula One in a very, very, very long time. It was and it didn't, Formula One, if the weather's sketchy, that's when it's good racing. But this wasn't sketchy, and it was like the first time that it was actually just good racing and not weather-related good racing.
Oh,
you know what I mean? There was just moves all over the place. Mazepin sucks because fuck him. He is in the hole right now for assaulting a woman.
Oh.
Yep. But they didn't really do anything about it, so he's just kind of
Scummer.
Everyone's just like, fuck you.
The HWR podcast Scummer of the Week alert.
Yeah. We should. That'd be funny. my Lewis Hamilton won again. Big shocker.
It's funny because the guys I listen to always talk about him, and then they make jokes about how he like is just a womanizer, but he's also like really good, like a really good driver.
He is.
They did this bit where they were talking about they interviewed him post race, and he was like, they were like, what if he told them that after the race that he's just gonna go get laid, like in the post race interview. That was like the bit they were.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
funny.
he's big Tommy Hilfiger guy. So.
Yeah.
Good for him. But it didn't look like he was going to win. It looked like he had about 3 laps left of the race, but he was getting passed, or had a faster car behind him. The guy made the pass, but he was off track, so he had to let Hamilton go by again.
Oh.
But we were all under the impression he was just going to catch him again because he was just that fast.
Yeah.
But he must have destroyed his tires and then didn't complete the pass again and lost.
Oh.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. All right, here's my thing. Okay, this is probably one of the biggest ones that I want to talk about today. Sorry. Do you know what a jet tag is?
No.
It's like a 4, it might even be like 5 inches by like an inch or 2. And it's just like a patch almost.
Okay.
But it has like, you can put embroidery in it, and then it has a little the ring, like a key ring.
Okay.
It's called a jet tag because it was always, you take this off before you fly. Like it kept pins like for like weapons systems and stuff. It kept them unsafe until you took off.
Oh.
But like it's kind of it's big in the car scene now where it's like a keychain. They're using them as keychains.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about getting like 100 of them made of HW Racing ones and then selling them for like $4 or $5.
Oh.
I think it would be a really cool thing, and we would just sell them through like our Instagram page and like Venmo or PayPal or whatever, and just do it that way, and just be like super it'd be like just really relaxed, like whatever.
Yeah.
No tax or anything.
Yeah.
Just whatever. But I don't know if it's gonna be if people would be interested in that. So, all of you guys, if you are interested, please comment. Interact. I would love to know if that's something you guys would be interested in and picking
We need
up.
more than like 10 people to see it.
No, I need a bunch. And I'd love for like people on our team to be like, yeah, I want one. I would love to have one, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of cool. I could put on the Corvette keychain. You could put it on your keychain.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Yeah. I would.
I don't know.
Where is that bitch, by the way? Is it in the garage?
Yeah, I'll show you after.
Nice.
You haven't seen it, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Have you?
Yeah, no, they took it when we were talking about that shit last night.
Oh, yeah. We went to dinner with it, yeah.
That was funny.
Well, once I get it plated, we can go for a ride. I have to plate it now. It's in my name. But, yeah, so let us know if that's something you're interested in. I was thinking about doing a T-shirt giveaway here shortly, too. So maybe I'll throw a keychain into that as well if people want one. All right, well, then we'll move on from that, and we'll go into the store later. Bristol Dirt.
Will he be
He top 6.
third?
Was he third?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm pretty positive. I saw this the other day. Let me look. Hold on.
He was during the race. He was doing really well. But yeah, that it was actually really. I thought it was gonna be shit. I thought it was gonna be super super shit. But it ended up being really really good, and it was fun to watch because Daniel Suarez was leading the race for a lot of it, which is not a name that is in the front with that car yet. I don't know. It's cool. I'm pretty sure he got 6th, by the way.
Wait. The 28th, right?
They didn't race the 28th. They were going to. It got rained out, so they raced yesterday.
Dude, is it still going to say on the app the 28th, though?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Did you just open FanDuel?
Yeah.
And then
I don't remember placing this high, so I'm good. That's why.
What'd you place?
I placed 7th.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, click on your name and it'll tell you where Byron landed. It'll say finish or F or whatever.
Well, it says 6th here, so I don't know if I just looked at it at a different time or if I'm not on the right one.
You're probably looking at it during the race because he was 3rd for a lot of the race.
Maybe that's what it was.
But it was really cool. I thought the cars would be slung a little bit more, like sideways more, like they do in normal dirt. But they were pretty straight for the most part. A couple of accidents. Christopher Bell took out Kyle Larson, which destroyed my chances at winning fantasy this week. But it was actually a really cool race to see. Dusty as shit, but it was cool. It was, and I think they just confirmed for 2022 that they're doing it again.
Oh.
Which
is that the first time they've done that?
What?
The dirt?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, like that, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Exciting. All right, we'll go into the questions now. First thing, Eric wants to know, what did I get for my birthday? Carson Wentz jersey. I'm also about to buy a new racing wheel for myself because I deserve it. Even though I suck ass.
Tell everybody about your surprise.
We'll get into that. Yesterday, my wife was taking me out to dinner for my birthday, and which birthdays to me aren't any, like, it's just another day. I don't really give a shit about them.
Yeah.
So I just wanted dinner. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
And we were on our way there, and I had an inkling that someone was going to be there because this is going to make me sound like a fucking creep, and I hate it, but I was looking at her, and she looked down, and, my eyes just went with her because that's just what I stare at my wife.
You're peeping at her phone. That's okay.
No, shut up. I really wasn't. But I looked down, and she had texted one of my friends, or Snapchat? I don't remember what the thing was. And I was like, they're planning something. This is fishy. And then I, like the investigative person I am, went to Snapchat Maps, and I saw that Kyle was in Batavia. And I was like, yeah, he's waiting for me.
God damn it, Kyle.
Turn
your damn maps off.
And then we pulled in, and I saw his car, and I was like, yeah, they're here. Cool.
Yeah.
So we walk in, and sure enough, it wasn't just them. It was 8 other people.
Yeah.
Shep was there.
That was funny.
It was
pretty much your entire wedding party.
Minus a few that are in. It was everybody that's in town.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
But it was cool. It was cool to see them all. I teared up a little bit before I got to the table because I'm a baby back bitch. What, dude? I wasn't expecting it.
No,
I'm in an emotional state with this kid coming. He's got me all fucked up.
Oh, you're already turning into a dad. You're not even a dad.
I know everything, man.
Puss boy.
That's you. So yeah, it was a good birthday. I had a good one. Probably one of the best.
That's do I? Oh wait.
What?
No wait.
Okay. Kluge wants to know when the wedding was. He did ask us that. I don't think that was totally directed towards the podcast. I think it was just for you.
The fucker already asked me that in the in our group chat.
That's what I mean. I don't think it was directed. That's why I took it from him. I don't think it was directed for the podcast.
Oh,
but I'm going to say it anyway. So he wants to know when the birthday or when your wedding is. So
you got to give me a minute.
Okay. So at 3 p.m. Tuesday, March 30th, he's getting married.
No. She's still at work right now, so it's not going to work.
Just get married in the chapel there.
Yeah.
That'll work, right?
Just go to the one on U of our campus.
Yes. And then Josh Mullen wants to know my opinion, or I guess even our opinions on the turnaround for the season. Do you think they've finally become adaptive to the racing times, and what the fans want, and all that kind of stuff? And what do I think about the celebs getting in on the changes and stuff, or on the sponsorships and ownerships? So like Pitbull owning Trackhouse.
Oh yeah.
And then Kamara sponsored a race car as well. That's awesome. I love seeing big
celebrity
name people,
engagement,
right?
Yeah.
Because now that's just making the sport bigger.
Yeah.
And that means more people have better opportunities to race, better racing, more publicity. So more sponsors are going to come in when they realize, oh shit, Alvin Kamara, one of the biggest names in NFL, is sponsoring a race car. Why aren't we sponsoring a race car?
Right.
People love this. Let's go. And it just brings more fans in. So now we got some NFL fans that are coming in. More NFL players are starting to come in. There was one of the running backs for, I don't remember which one it was though. Maybe it wasn't a running back, special teams player. I don't know. For the Bills, is actually like really into NASCAR and stuff. So the more of that brings in, the more fans bring it in. You know, it's just it's good for the sport.
Right.
Now, in regards to NASCAR being better, 100%, they are being better. And
Is he talking in general, or is he talking since the COVID shit last year?
no, like with rescheduling stuff.
Oh.
They've done this a lot where they reschedule it at like the worst possible times.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
And then it might not hit TV because there's no.
yeah, like there was a lot of times when they would reschedule and we would only get like half the race.
Yeah.
And then Super Bowl would be on or some shit. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
think it was exactly that, but
right. But the TV network couldn't really
move
flex that
things
much.
around.
Yeah.
But they put it in. I think it was at like 4 p.m. and so they can move anything. Like it was like from 4 to 6, or like 6:30 or something like that. Because like 7 on or like 6:30 to 7 on is like their main shows for Fox.
Yeah.
And they don't want to push those because that's where a lot of their viewership comes from.
Right.
For like at least for Mondays or whatever.
Right.
So they put it at they put the race at 4, so people were able to watch the race. They were able to watch the regular shows. Everybody was happy. Because normally, you know, you figure from like 10 to 5 is generally always reruns.
Yeah.
Or 10 to 6 even.
It's just dead, and then
Just
you have
dead.
prime time after. Yeah.
Or just regular news or something like that. And this way they have everybody. It's good. I liked it. It was good. And I think they're learning. They're continuingly to learn, which is nice.
They're adapting.
Yeah. There. It's cool. Again, this is my only real gripe about NASCAR. Besides, like, not practicing, because we've already shown that practicing actually makes racing better, because then people can set up cars and whatever. But they have the same 5 people in their commercials or in their promos, which is annoying.
Oh, yeah.
It's always like Chase Elliott, Bubba, Kyle Busch, Harvick.
Yeah.
Those guys. Like, change it up every week. Have 5 different guys every week. It's not that like you have like 3 days of media recording stuff in the beginning of the year. Why wouldn't you just record multiple different versions of it? Willie B. I'm just tired of seeing the same 5 faces.
Well, it's also you got to give other people fucking.
That's right.
Time
like
too.
let the guys like Daniel Suarez, who is normally a back marker or something like that, or Corey LaJoy, and let them have some airtime. Because you're gonna keep losing drivers and stuff like that if you don't give them the spot. Like that's how we get sponsors in the thing. We make sure that they get airtime.
Right.
Why would they sponsor if they're not on screen? And it was actually a really cool moment in the race yesterday where Clint Boyer noticed, like, he had a back marker get smoked, and he goes, "Oh man, they need," and it was whatever their brand was that they were using. He needs to use that. And he's like, "I got to give them some love. They deserve it after what they just they got hit. It's not their fault, but their sponsor deserves a little bit of love because he understands that if your sponsor doesn't get love, they're not going to love you."
Right.
You know. So it's cool. We're making huge steps, so I love it. And then before we get into like movies and shit, Corvette racing. We 2 months ago, IMSA announced that they were getting rid of GTLM, which is what Corvette races in.
Yeah.
I believe it was yesterday that Corvette announced that they are going to run GT3 Pro. So they're staying in the U.S. Like I had said, fuck you, Sean. They're just going to get BOP'd to the level of GT3. Yeah. So right now their car is obviously faster and whatnot. So they're going to get booped. It's balance of power.
Right.
Down to the same level as the GT3 cars are normally. So they'll be competitive, not destroying them.
Yeah.
So, which is awesome. It means that we still get Corvette racing in the U.S.
Woo!
And I'm sure that's going to lead to them developing a GT3 car.
Probably.
I mean, I would imagine, right?
Chevy baby. Chevy baby.
I want a GT4 Camaro so bad.
Ooh. spicy.
That'd be sick. All right, what you got? What's your crap movie?
I'm just a ball full of shit today.
Okay.
I just got a lot of angst and anger.
All right.
The movie was Coming to America 2.
Oh, I forgot you told me the name. Yep.
Garbage. Worst movie list. Okay.
Oh, it's all right. That's coming.
Worst
For
movie
sure.
list.
Should we put that here, or should we just make a small little one here? Because I've been thinking about putting a logo up there, our logo. But
You could like lean it against the or something or like down.
we'll figure
there.
it out. Maybe
But-
maybe at the bottom or something.
Yeah, maybe hanging off
Yeah.
the worst movie list. Joker, Wonder Woman 1984, Coming to America. The worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Wow. I usually finish movies just because I got OCD things. So I was like, I want to finish the movie through. I couldn't finish it. I stopped. I got about 40 minutes in, and I was like, no.
It's bad when you have to compare it to Wonder Woman and the Joker.
So bad. You want it 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
0. Flat 0. I think I at least gave Wonder Woman like a 0.2.
So it's below Wonder Woman.
Yes.
But you put it above Wonder Woman.
No.
Oh, you're saying Joker's better than Wonder Woman?
Yes.
Which is better than...
Yes.
So this is the bottom of
This
the
is
bottom.
the bottom fucking barrel.
Okay. Why is it bad?
So they marketed the whole movie as him coming back to New York.
Right.
After
They're literally just... They're
so
making
many
money
years.
off of nostalgia. That's all they're
Right.
doing.
After so many... And the first movie was good. But after so many years, it's like, all right, let's bring him back to America.
Yeah.
He went back for 10 minutes.
Oh, he was literally just there. Like, that was part of the movie. It's
Yeah.
just he was there and then he left.
He had a bastard son that he was looking for.
Yeah.
And the whole movie, here we go again, they're going to hate me for it. But the whole movie was, he is Prince. His father was dying. And he had kids with the girl
Mm-hmm.
from the first movie. And they were all daughters. And only a man can sit on the throne
In the movie.
in the movie.
Yeah. All hail Queen Elizabeth.
And the one daughter wanted to marry somebody and be queen. But the father's like, no, fuck you. Only dudes can do it. Not Eddie Murphy's character, Eddie Murphy's father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, then why does it matter? Why? But Eddie Murphy's the king.
No, he's not, because his father's still alive.
So, but why wouldn't he take over?
They explained it. The father explained it in the movie. He's too. He pretty much called him too much of a pussy,
Oh, okay.
and he doesn't want
He doesn't want it.
him to get. He said you'd get assassinated in like seconds.
Oh.
So he
Okay.
wants somebody else to do it, who kind of is disposable
Yeah.
a little bit. I think is what they were going for. So he's got a bastard son that they found out about that somehow happened through the events of the first movie.
Yeah.
And he goes back to get the kid, and that's why he was in New York. And he brings the kid back, and that's where I stopped it, because I'm like, I fucking can't with
This
this.
sucks. Okay.
The daughter's all pissed off because,
She's not queen.
right, and I don't even know where it went after that. I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it. The only thing that was funny is when he went back to the barber shop with all the old dudes, the cutting hair. I don't know if you remember that scene.
Yeah.
That he went back there.
Which is what the preview was.
Right.
I hate shows that or movies that are like that.
So bad.
So it's 0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10.
A fat fucking bleh.
Blah. Okay. In light of Godzilla vs. Kong coming out in 2 days, tomorrow, which I'm going to see opening night, and then we're going to see it again
Yeah.
down the road. We watched Godzilla, the 2 Godzilla movies.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do Godzilla, the first one. I think
Yep.
I already did the King of Monsters, so I'm going
Right.
to do the first one.
Mm.
And I forgot how much I actually really loved it. Because that was our first introduction to modern Godzilla.
Yeah.
And not the 1998 piece of shit T-Rex.
Yeah, the one where he laid all the eggs.
Yeah,
And,
but no, that's not Godzilla. Godzilla's the only one left.
yeah.
And it's a he, not a she.
This,
He can't lay eggs.
I fuck with this very comic book rendition of
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because this is these movies run along the comic books a lot more than the
Yeah.
other one did.
Yeah. And now they're building a universe off it, and we all love this universe.
Yeah. Big monsters.
Big monsters.
Good CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, he just looks so good.
Yeah.
And what's cool is, and most people probably didn't really realize this, but from Godzilla, like the 2014 movie, he's got sharp spikes. And when they were making Godzilla 2 or King of Monsters, they rounded him off more like the comic books because they knew they were going more towards the comic book scene than they were, because when they first released 2014 the 2014 movie, it was just going to be kind of like a
standalone.
Yeah, nothing crazy, because they didn't expect people to, and everyone's like, no, give us everything, we want this universe. And
then they hit you with the Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, which was good. Not my favorite, but good.
Yeah, I still like that one better than the old.
It was a good stepping stone. Definitely.
The one with Jack Black.
Yeah, that was one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen.
I remember when I first saw Godzilla, because see, my first Godzilla exposure was that 1998 movie.
Oh, see, I watched the OG.
Yeah, see, I didn't.
Like the Japanese ones.
No, I didn't. So my first exposure to Godzilla was that. And then after watching this, breathing fire and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, when he did that shit, I was like, oh,
fire
what?
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, I was like, what? He can do that? What? And I was just like, damn.
We got to see Mothra and everything. Well, in the second one. But,
yeah.
So this first one, we basically, Godzilla, well, the Mutos hatch, and they're like, hey, we're here. And now the world's starting to realize, oh shit, there's huge creatures besides us living on this planet. And then Godzilla's like, don't fuck with my planet. And he shows up, and they're like, oh, you guys knew about this guy. And that's what the nuclear bombs were, the testing for nuclear bombs were. We're trying to kill Godzilla. Right. So
I just love how they tied it all in, like,
with real world history.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
They have like pictures of Godzilla, and then they're like, oh, that's the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, no, it's not like this is Godzilla.
Yeah. It's awesome. And they brought in like the hollow earth theory, which is cool, which we're going to see in this new movie. I would give it a solid 8 too.
Yeah, they were good.
It was a great stepping point, because it just introduced this new version of Godzilla that we all wanted to see, and then it was like, how much bigger can we go?
Yeah, and then the second one did such a good job diving more into the lore of like who King Ghidorah was, because it was like everybody was like, oh, this, Ghidorah is like another one of these monsters, and then they found out, wait a minute, he's actually not. He's extraterrestrial.
Yeah,
which is why Godzilla's like, fuck you.
This is my home.
Yeah, so it's like, oh damn.
Yeah, and we're still on the whole King Kong and Godzilla aren't going to be the ones that die. It's going to be Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, I mean, Mecha is definitely in this movie. I just don't know what capacity.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be really.
They gave it a 7, so I don't know if that is.
See, but we've gone through, like, they gave.
That's under what I expect.
They gave Snyder Cut an 8.
True.
And they gave The Accountant a 4. The Accountant was one of my favorite movies. He plays it perfectly. I guess I'm a Ben Affleck fan.
Well, I think it's just one of those very classic cases of critics are always so
harsh.
Yeah, because they try to keep everything out of it, because there's so many different opinions on what makes a good movie, that they literally just almost go so harsh to where people when they're not expecting a lot and their expectations are.
Yeah. That's true. I didn't think, like, they're not going because they love that. They're going strictly to make money.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, this movie, it was good, long, whatever.
And think about it. If they say Snyder Cut gets an 8 and then you and I say it's got a 10, there's hype.
Right.
Because we're like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's different because, like I said, we have a vested interest in making it seem like
how good it felt to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even if I were like
10,
when we were talking to Lauren last night and we said, watch the first one first.
Yeah.
It's not good. Watch it first because you'll just appreciate
how good this second one is.
Yeah. How much you got 1 more week, by the way.
Yeah. Yep.
On that one.
And then
1 more week. And then after that,
deep.
I'm cutting you off and I'm fucking spoiling everything.
Yeah. We're talking about everything.
Yeah. So that's just a warning.
But yeah, 8-2 for that, definitely. It's exciting.
Gotta get going in a little bit here, but I do just want to.
Okay. Oh shit! I didn't realize what time it was.
I do just want to hit you with the not poggers, and it had to do with last night.
Okay.
So, last night we went to the restaurant. For those of you who have been longtime listeners of the podcast, you've heard the story of the infamous the sweet sauce tip story.
Yeah.
Where we went to this restaurant, and I was so pissed at the service I didn't tip. We went to the same restaurant.
It's one of my favorite restaurants.
I fucking hate it there. I fucking can't stand it. I went in.
What sucks is the only 2 times that you've gone with me, it's been shitty. Like yesterday was shitty.
I went in.
None of the shit was there. They had nothing. They had 2 servers on, and it was busy.
I went in.
I don't think they went 50% capacity either.
No, and I tried to clean the slate. I was like, you know what? No,
Let's go.
I'll give it another shot. We were talking about it last night because, again, now the only person that wasn't there from the same incident was the girl that stopped talking to me.
Yeah.
But everybody else that was there on that. You, your wife, and then Lauren. So, it's been like 3 years, I think we figured out. And I'm a changed man. I'm much, 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 much better now.
A little bit better.
We could thank my current girlfriend for that one.
I think Trisha had a little bit of a hand in that. Just a little bit.
No, I mean...
The incident had a little bit of a hand in changing you, so she did.
Yeah.
She changed you for the better, just in a shitty way.
But I'm talking about, like, the treating service people better type thing, like actually tipping somebody.
Okay.
Because there's been a few times I've been with Dominique and I didn't want to tip, and then she's like, talk to me about it, and I was like, you know what? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Trisha just made you do it. She was just like, shut the fuck up, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, because there was this one instance where we were at Denny's and I wasn't happy, and then she was like, no, you gotta, you don't know what they're going through or whatever. And then we just so happened to end up talking to the lady before we left, and I was like, you know what? She was a really nice lady. I'm glad I actually tipped her, because she was talking about how she had 2 jobs and she was working the Denny's and then the Red Robin and whatever. And I was like, you know what? No. I'm glad I did. So I was like, you know what? You're right. So, growth. But last night,
small amount of growth.
Last night, I went way back to my fucking.
Oh, he dove deep.
It was
his
fueling. It was fueling my fire, because I'm like, I looked over at Kyle and I was like, I told him to listen to this episode because I'm gonna shit talk the place. I said, so you heard about the tip story, right? And he's like, no. So I told him real quick, and then I was like, this is making me think what I did was right.
It took her 25 minutes to get me another cider.
Oh.
And then our food was like an hour. It was burgers. Everybody got a burger. Every single person got a burger. It doesn't take an hour.
Oh, just fucking.
It was bad. I don't want to fully blame her. She was shitty, but they only had 2 servers on. She forgot all of our drinks most of the time. She goes, can I take empties? And I'm holding mine. I'm right next to her, holding my empty drink, and she took everybody else's but mine.
I still caved and tipped better than I did the last time.
You did. You doubled last time.
But your boy was sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? This is going on tomorrow's episode of That's Not Poggers.
There it is.
Because That's Not Poggers, and it just was giving me all the ammo that I didn't need.
Yeah, no.
To just think that I was right the first time by doing what I did.
It's different because you pay that will never be right. The first one you did was never right. Paying with 100 and then not tipping. This one I would absolutely have understood if you did the $1 thing because you paid with a card, right? You paid with a card.
The last one was, and whether people believe me or not, the last one was tough. At the time of the last incident, I had no bank account.
Yeah. Right.
So I couldn't cash my own checks.
Right.
So
you just cash them into money.
Right.
Or
so
cash and then boom.
When I cashed it, actually no, I think I was busy. So Nick, my brother, cashed it, and he gets all hundreds. I never get hundreds.
Because he's Nick.
Yeah, I hate $100 bills. I never do.
Suck.
So he cashed and got all hundreds. So that's all I had on me.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that compounded and made me look really bad.
Yeah.
But whatever the case may be, I was definitely like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, this isn't helping.
Nope.
And I cracked the joke, and Lauren gave me a bunch of shit for it.
And then it was like a 20-minute conversation.
Yeah. But it was funny.
It was good. We had a good time.
Yeah.
With everybody. All right, we got 3 things, and then we'll send you on your way. First thing, I want to do track trivia every week going forward. So answer us in the comments, on our Instagram posts, all this stuff, whatever. This week is who holds the race lap record for the normal GP circuit at Bahrain. Okay, I'll tell you after or whatever. You probably don't even care. So answer in the comments or on our Instagram post or Twitter or whatever. Next thing, go check out our our store. It's probably the last few weeks that it'll be open before I change things. So that is hwracing.net. If you want something from there, go ahead. Again, it might get closed up here soon, and then it'll be something different. I will still have merch, but it'll be just different.
We're gonna get spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning. Exactly. I'm changing everything. And then the last thing is just follow us on our Instagram, our Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. All of that stuff is down in the bio or whatever the fuck. Whatever. Below in the description. That's the word. Let's shoot for 100 on everything. 100 on Twitch, 100 on YouTube. And just keep growing us so we can actually go racing in real life and bring you guys with us. That's the end goal here, so thank you. Thank you all for watching.
Taking stupid on the road.
Yeah. Absolutely. Why not? So thank you again, and thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you, Michelob Ultra. Thank you,
I'll let you finish.
OGO. Thank you, Pavilion Machine Tool. Thank you, Big Party Sound.
Fire Beats! Dude, I haven't done that in so long. Fire Beats! Fire Beats!
Oh, God. Thank you, Falcon Race Wraps. Making some cool-ass liveries, as always. Got some cool new ones coming, so be prepared for that. Nürburgring is next, and then we got a couple other major races coming up. So, thank you again. Continue to help us grow, and we love you all. Okay. Bye.
Squeeze!